So, ladies and gentlemen, what are the odds of a Toronto Maple Leaf draft pick from 10 years ago scoring the biggest goal for the Florida Panthers after spending his first 5 or 6 seasons mired in the OHL in the minors and basically destroying the Boston Bruins' efforts to be the greatest regular season and playoff team in history? Well, Carter Verhaeghe, you did it. In overtime tonight, the Florida Panthers knocked off the perennial Stanley Cup favorites, a team in the Boston Bruins that won 65 games in a regular season, 3 in the playoffs. Just goes to show what goes on in hockey. Now, Florida forced overtime and dominated the overtime period, and Carter scored on a broken play in front of the Boston net. And Boston shouldn't have lasted that long. Florida had a breakaway just a couple of minutes before and had the best of the scoring chances. Now, Tkachuk and the other players on Florida outworked Boston the last couple of games, and that's why they won. So what does that mean for the NHL playoffs? Well, Toronto, by knocking off Tampa Bay, and actually Carter won a Stanley Cup with Tampa Bay in 2020, it leaves Toronto very open for a Stanley Cup run right now because they would have had a hard time with Boston. So just like 1993 for Montreal and 86 for Montreal, other people might be taking care of Toronto's biggest worry. Can Toronto beat Florida? Of course they can. Any team's beatable. But Boston, I think, weren't motivated against Florida. There was no, original six rivalry to draw them interest, and Florida just outworked Boston. You watch the whole series, especially when they gave up that shorthanded goal in Game 6, and they came back to win at home. So the Rats are going to be flying. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a Toronto Maple Leaf fan listening to this, send a postcard, send a text, send a telegram, a thank you to Carter Verhaeghe because you dumped his ass in a trade as a part of a salary dump. And he came back to not say haunt you guys, but maybe telling you, I got motivation to play against you. I can imagine in overtime said, if I scored a winner, I play against a team that basically fucked me over. So Carter Verhaeghe probably is going to go down as one of the most important goals maybe ever in Florida Panthers history. And, a great game, a lover of hockey. Sorry for the Boston fans, but if you would have deserved to beat Florida, you would have bet them. Anyway, thanks for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry doing a late podcast, but I didn't expect to be seeing Boston out in the playoffs in the first round. Didn't see this coming at all, but then again, hockey's a strange game. By the way, my friend Patrick Moreska mentioned that this is comparable to Boston's choke in 71 against Montreal. I tend to agree. So, Patrick, this is for you. Have a good day. Bye.